I maintain that if a presidential candidate really needs a particular person to be by their side, they should take that person and take them to the national government other than giving them a direct ticket. Good afternoon, viewers. I hope you're fine wherever you are. Welcome to Talk to Africa. My name is George. Should parties give direct tickets to governors? Should parties give direct tickets to governors? If you're watching this program for the first time, kindly subscribe to our channel. If you like any of our videos, please don't hesitate to like the same on YouTube. I would like to play a clip where Martha Karua is so categorical. This clip is classic. Remember, Martha Karua is on top there, in fact vying for the deputy position in Azimio. But what Martha Karua said cannot go actually unheard. I would like you to listen to this clip.
Chagua rais unayopenda. Ujue usipochagua governor na MCA ambao wanafaa, utaendelea kuumia rais akiwa Ikulu. Sababu kazi ya rais si kazi ya county. Tumeelewa? Kwa hivyo anza kwa county, usianze juu. Chagua MCA na governor wema. Alafu chagua MP mwema. Alafu endelea. MP ni kusema women rep, constituency MP na senator. Au wote ni parliamentarians. Malizia na rais, sababu tunamhitaji pia. Lakini ukichagua, ukifocus on presidency only, na ndio inafanya tuzozane, ukose kufocus on your county, you will suffer while your favorite president is seated in State House. Na nilipeana example, sisi kwetu tulichagua Uhuru, karibu sisi sote. Health services zetu ni mbovu. Hawezi kutusaidia sababu hawezi fanya kazi ya county. Kazi yake ni kusaini pesa ikuje. Na yenu ikija yetu kuingia. Lakini iko tofauti. I'm just telling you, start with your governor and your MCA. And then climb up. Hata mti haipandwi kutoka juu, inapandwa kutoka chini.
The entire purpose of elections is basically to get the best candidate to represent people, whether it's the national elections or their party elections or elections of any other form. Hata election ya chama, elections ya CONDEMNING. You need to get somebody who is committed and has been tested and people have confidence in, who can actually stand and chair the CONDEMNING. Recently, we have seen a lot of direct tickets being given to governors, especially. You know, governors like Anyang' Nyong'o have been given direct tickets by ODM in Kisumu, Gladys Wanga in Homa Bay, Orengo in Ugenya. Some of these people are actually thought to be very unpopular. For instance, people from Ugenya say that Orengo has not been able to deliver at all. In Kisumu, similarly, there's a lot of complaints underneath the water regarding the candidature of Anyang' Nyong'o. Are direct tickets a good thing? We know very well that sometimes there's a way that parties would want to win their elections and have their candidates represent them. The presidential candidates, and in this case in ODM, Raila Amolo Odinga has urged people not only to vote a 6-piece suit style, he's also issued a lot of direct tickets, particularly to candidates who are not deemed to be popular. You see, this issue of giving direct tickets to governors, I don't mind tickets being given to, say, some MPs, MCAs, women reps. There you have leeway because these people don't actually manage the finances of a county. But giving direct nomination or direct tickets to governors actually infringe to a great deal the people of that particular area, especially when the party is very, very popular in those particular areas. It deprives people from leadership. Like I said earlier, even a CONDEP chairman, has to represent those particular people in that area so that, whatever that CONDEP thing is supposed to be done, the chairman will actually take care of it. So putting somebody who doesn't even understand what a CONDEP is or understand what is being done altogether is a big, huge infringement on the part of the people who are supposed to be served by those posts. So we think that direct nominations for gubernatorial positions is a big problem, and given the fact that these days counties actually are kind of an accounting unit, you see, and that is the reason why I've no beef, especially with asking for direct tickets or issuing direct tickets to candidates that parties think that will represent them in parliament. You see, governors don't represent parties in parliament. So Raila Amolo Odinga cannot argue, for instance, that he needs people to represent him in parliament because governors are basically in counties. Governors are basically people who are supposed to be hands-on, who are supposed to look at the finances of a particular county. Taking a person like Orengo and giving him a direct ticket in a predominantly area which is ODM is tantamount to condemning those people for the next 5 years. As far as Orengo is concerned, since he became MP of that particular area, you cannot point on anything that you would say, by and large, this is something that I would identify with Orengo. You see, so that is the problem. And I was trying to use that picture so that we can look at the larger picture of actually not trying or giving direct tickets to those 47 county governors. Like I said, and I'll repeat myself, if it's a question of representation, nothing stops the presidents or the presidential candidates from giving direct tickets to members of the Senate, giving direct tickets to members of parliament, giving direct tickets maybe even to women rep or to MCAs. That is not a problem. But the moment you give direct nominations to the governor, then definitely you've condemned those people. If that governor is not good, you've condemned that county for the next 5 years. You see, I have no problem also with parties appealing to their members to do the pre-6-piece suit kind of voting system, where you vote the president down the ticket. I don't have a problem with that because anybody who is doing something to the contrary can go ahead and ask for that to basically, don't vote 3-piece suit. Yes, you see, so electing is so important, especially the election of governors. The election of a governor is the next most important election to that of the presidency. And tinkering with the election of governors by issuing direct tickets, especially in areas where those parties are very popular and there's an issue about that, is a huge, really bad and unfair infringements on the rights of the people who basically are represented in that particular county. If that governor doesn't work, like I've said over and over, that is essentially condemning that county to 5 years of no development. And you see, if you look carefully, the counties which have developed so well are counties whose governors have really worked. Nairobi as a county was going to go down the drain with Sonko, but Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, actually by the idea of bringing NMS and the gentleman who is in charge of NMS, who is a very committed ex-military official or military guy, would have actually condemned Nairobi, would not have had the flyover. A lot of people are complaining about cost of living and everything, but looking at Nairobi as a county and what has happened there, it's very classic. The flyovers, the hospitals, the what, so basically in terms of giving direct tickets, that is a serious and a bad thing to do, especially in this era of a devolved system of government. By the way, issuing direct tickets enhance corruption because you see there's no competition, there's no challenge. And so when you give a direct ticket to a governor and basically he goes ahead and wins, which most likely they would because those tickets are issued in places where parties are very popular and there's no accountability, corruption actually grows. That is the problem that we are talking about. Direct tickets is a big infringement on the rights of people in the counties that have those kind of governors. Do you think giving of direct tickets to governors is an infringement and actually condemning a county to less progress, corruption, and doom in the next 5 years? Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome to Talk to Africa. My name is George.